The following message has been co-signed by the Divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda Nail Fanatic, and I'm back to deliver this timeless, collective, channeled tarot message from the download series. If you're here, it's by divine design. Bring your intuition to the party, and if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always be the one who has the consequences and repercussions to pay. And you have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website in the title of this live, raw, real, uncut, unedited, and unscripted broadcast. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So we've just pulled your 2 Alpha and Omega. Actually, there are 3 because we got 2 from the Angel Tarot for your Alpha and Omega message and the postcard from Spirit. I'm going to start your download message today with a message from the ancestors. Messages from the ancestors. What is the download message today? We got the title, 2 pots. 2 pots. All right. Somebody's going to have 2 pots to piss in. Here we go. Creativity and artist. We're following right after the energy from last night's Chair in the Shadows message, because we had the artisan energy come out yesterday. So let's see what they say about the artist. It's on page 81. That's Strength card and Magician. There is power in your own ability to create. You have the power that you need. There's an unfortunate tendency, particularly in Western culture, to negate artistic expression. The dominance of left brain and linear thinking, and the experience of being shamed by parents, family, peers, and society for pursuing creative endeavors such as drawing, painting, singing, dancing, and so on, follow us into adulthood. These early experiences can get embedded in the psyche and the body and inhibit expression. Yet the archetype of the artist ancestor exists in everyone to some degree or another. It can show up when you appreciate the natural beauty of the world or when you gaze at a work of art. It can tug at your heartstrings and your inner artist, inspiring you to pause a few moments in breathtaking awe and prompt you to take action with your submerged artistic talents. The art of manifesting artistic expression requires you to listen closely to what inspires you and then take the necessary steps to see your vision through to completion. When artistic expression manifests in the physical realm, it has the distinct possibility of inspiring others. The artist's ancestor that is hiding behind a cloak of fear and self-consciousness is willing to support you in this endeavor as long as you're willing to allow them free rein. What is it that inspires you? What blocks you from following through? What are the fears that so far have prevented you from making art? What stories do you keep telling yourself that inhibit a passionate expression of this artistic legacy? As you identify these fears, know that the best way to overcome them is through taking risks and going for it. If you already consider yourself an artist, what has stopped you from moving your creative expressions further out into the world? It's time to honor those urgings, seek the support of the ancestors for taking these risks, and to consistently set aside time to act on those internal promptings. After all, what have you got to lose? So, your art's coming out. What is it that your soul is guiding you to create in this world? What is your artistic expression? Apparently, it's been shoved down, pushed down, negated by society, by your upbringing, by your peers, whatever fears, okay? The starving artist, I hear starving artist, that whole mentality, that whole programming is causing somebody to, I'm hearing delay. It's causing somebody to delay in pursuing their own creative abilities. So we're going to go ahead and pull a 7-card spread, and I want to work with the cue cards again. I have pre-shuffled all the cards. First one out is Pop the Cork. Okay. The second position we have is the Bullseye. All right. Our third position we have is Tick, Tick, Tick. And the Whoa Nelly is the 4th card. The 5th card is Passion. Our 6th card is choose your words carefully. And your outcome energy is fact of life. Okay. Bottom of the deck is foolish. So it's definitely about something, for someone, this is about something that's either entertaining, something that's very creative, that's draws a lot of attention. I hear that draws a lot of attention because the foolish card has a court gesture on it, and that's what his job was, to come to the courts and entertain. I'm hearing, you entertain the gods. Your life is a work of art. What do you want to put on the canvas? They're showing me a card from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle. Let's see if it comes out. Let's see what comes out of the Manifest Soulmate Oracle. They're showing me a specific card from this deck, so we'll see what comes out. I might hit the floor if the one that they showed me comes out. I have 2 cards coming out. One says, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Okay. The other one that comes out is, they didn't come out. Okay. You are moving on to a steady and reliable path. Okay. In being the artist of your life. Okay. So, and I'm going to look for this card now since it didn't come out. The card that they showed me, in my mind's eye, found a reversal. It's something to the effect of, here we go. Nope, that's not it. Well, I guess this one is. Life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. That one I got right now. No, that's not the card. There we go. This is the one. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can. Since they're giving us the artist's energy, we're going to just keep those cards out. I know they did not come out of the deck, but we're going to keep them in addition to the other cards that did come out of the deck because it all goes together. One cohesive message. I love that. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some cards from the Gilded Tarot to go with our message today. We'll actually use tarot cards in this tarot reading, not oracles. Oh, wow. Okay. I had 3 cards fall down. So we'll take those for the first 3 positions. First off, we have the Queen of Swords here with the cork. Okay. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy coming through that. And then, excuse me as I rearrange some of these cards here, make room for the spread. Oh, then we have the 8 of Wands in the current energy with the bullseye. Things moving ahead. Okay. And the Tower is here. Tick, tick, tick. Time. Feeling the pressure of time. Okay. And the 5 of Pentacles. Going it your own. Okay. All right. Let's get some more cards. What is it? I need 3 more cards for the spread, please, and thank you. So we had 4 cards. I thought there was 3, but that was 4. Yes, I did pick them all up. Okay. I said yes, I did pick them all up. All right, I need 3 more cards. So it looks like in the past, like you started something, you made a decision, you made a plan, okay? When you set some boundaries on something in your life, that opened up new energy for you, okay? The 4 of Swords is here in your environment. The Ace of Swords is in your guidance, and this one wants to come out as your outcome is the Hermit, okay? It's, wow, interesting. The 9 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, so it's like life has been aligning you to go your own way, honey. Hermit energy. The fact of life right now is you tend to do, or either you tend to do or you need to do a lot on your own right now. That's what I'm seeing here in your fact of life. What's coming through here with the fact of life and the outcome. You know, if somebody's going to create your life as a beautiful work of art, it's going to be you, you know. I see, you know, it's important for you with the Ace of Swords and choose your words carefully. As you speak your truth, there is a tactful way to express it, and you can express yourself with no sense, with no tact. You could just be rogue and wild with your words. So they're saying now's not the time for that. Use your words carefully, especially over your own life. Use your words carefully, especially over your own life. You want to use your words very carefully because at the end of the day, it's all about you, your journey, how you're journeying, okay? This is the fact of life that you're being here guided. You got to accept this, baby. Mm-hmm. And because we have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you came into this life by yourself. You're going to go out this bitch by yourself. So how are you going out? Are you creating all the beautiful paint on your world, on your life that it deserves, right? Okay, the challenge in this is, whoa, Nelly, there's a lot going on. And the Five of Pentacles is, you're like, I got to do this on my own. Fuck, okay. I got to do this on my own. And with the, well, now it's like, this is a lot to do on my own. It's a lot to do on my own. Okay. In the past, so like I said, you set some boundaries, you spoke something out, you made some plans, you made a move, you made a decision. You made a decision on which way you wanted to go. That popped the cork on this new energy in your life. That opened up something new for you. And that's what happened in the past. Now, whether you feel like it or not, I'm going to tell you right now, you're on full bullseye mode, baby. Everything is coming through for you. You know, the Eight of Wands is like, okay, now it's time to take action. You hit the bullseye in this. You know what your target is. You know what your goal is. And it's interesting because once you make that decision, it's like the universe helps unfold a path that aligns you with what you choose for yourself. So life is a canvas. Throw all the paint on it, what you want, but you can't throw no paint on it if you don't choose for yourself. You got to choose a color first. Yeah, you could choose a whole rainbow, but are you going to throw them all on there at once? How are you going to accomplish that? Like being a painter myself, it's like you tend to work with one color at a time, maybe two. Maybe you blend some colors together to make another color. Sometimes you could dip this side of the brush in one color and that side of the brush in another color and paint two colors at once. But, you know, you can only paint with so many colors at the same time. So it's like, what are you focused on right now? They're showing me colors as they relate to life experiences. Okay. In your hidden blessing is, look, this Tower and tick, tick, tick. The Tower. You've waited for the right time. Go time is coming because the universe is about to kick your ass into gear. Where the tick, tick, tick is like, it's a countdown. It's a countdown until this tower falls. Something about to happen here. A big, sudden happening is going to kick you into full action mode. Yeah. When somebody else here is waiting, thinking, you have somebody around here who's thinking about you, waiting on you, or thinking about you and keeping you waiting. Either way, that could be happening. But what I see is it's go time for you because you got that tick, 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 and you got the Tower. It's like if you don't get out of here, you know, you're going to have to get out of here in some sort of way. You're going to have to get out of here in the nick of time with that tick, tick, tick. It's like the countdown is on. Hold on. The countdown is on. It's about go time. You're going to have to be ready to step on out and do this. And you're going to get to do this on your own. I was getting ready to say you have to do this on your own. They say you get to do this on your own. It's going to be a privilege to do this on your own. Okay. Yeah. Somebody here is playing darts. Somebody's playing darts with their friend and having this epiphany while you're playing darts with your friend. So playing darts could be literal or symbolic, but I got a literal vision of it. Okay, you playing darts with your friend and you realizing through the conversation while you are shooting darts, what the heck you want to do next? Like, what's the next phase for you? You made a decision already, but the clarity, the knowing, it's like, with the Tower here, it's like the universe is limited. It's like, not limiting options, narrowing down your options, helping you to narrow down your options, helping you to narrow down which is the best, most advantageous path of direction for you. Okay. So it's important for you to be observant of what information is presenting itself to you at this time. Some of us, I see here, communication coming in. There's going to be a yes answer. That yes answer is everything. When you get that yes answer, you know exactly where to go, what to do. Okay. It's time to get things into motion. Okay. I heard a week for somebody, something here big is coming within a week. That yes is coming within a week. Within a week, you're going to take action based on the yes that you're getting now for somebody here. Okay. Your guidance is to seek truth, honor the truth, and use your words carefully. Your words are very powerful, casting a spell. That's why it's called spelling. Use your words carefully. Speak out powerfully over your life. Last night during the Tarot in the Shadows, we talked about playing cards with a friend, and she said, I can't get out from up under these tens. And after she said about 3 times, I said, well, you did call it out, didn't you? You spoke it, didn't you? And then I watched as she began to speak it differently, and the cards were responding exactly how she was speaking it out. She was looking for some fours, and then what do you know, the fours showed up, and then she was looking for some ones, and what do you know, the one showed up. But I watched it happen in real life, okay? And I've watched it happen in my life too, okay? So there's something here about choosing carefully what you want to throw onto the canvas. That 8 wands right here is looking like these are the paints, these are the colors of your life you're throwing on your canvas, right? With the bullseye in mind. It's like you got a black and white design. You finna fill it in with color, okay? So you might have the outline of something. You have the outline of something in your life, how you want it to go. You're filling that in with colors, saying to me, you're choosing the details now. So this is like you move into your new place, and you know pretty much, well, I know where I want my bed to go. The kitchen table is going to go there. But, you know, you're like, something needs to go in this space. I don't know what it is. Somebody's going to figure out what needs to go in that space. Now, is this house literal or is it figurative? What does it represent for you, right? So there's something here about that. I heard you spend a lot of time in the darkness. You spend a lot of time in your shadow energy. Right now, it's like a good time for you to create something with your hands, okay? From the inspiration, you know, what did you learn while you were in the darkness? How can you, when you didn't know, when you were in this, things were black, it's like, what can you do with that idea that you had and the new idea and create something out of that? Okay, what the fuck are you talking about? That is so vague as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to simplify this. Dumb this down for me. Pretend like I'm a 1-year-old. No, not a 1-year-old. Maybe a 5-year-old. Explain it to me real simple. Seriously? You got a box full of Legos. Which color do you want? Where do you want to put it? Your life, you have a box full of Legos. What do your box full of Legos represent? You got something. For somebody, this is as simple as you're going to be rearranging your closet, okay? You're going to be rearranging your closet. Somebody's going to rearrange it out here by color. Listen, they're saying the more you decisively organize things in your life, the more you'll be decisively organizing things in your life. That energy carries far. The power in organizing your closet has been largely overlooked. Your closet representing the deepest parts of the subconscious mind. Okay, your room being your conscious mind, the closet being the deepest parts of your subconscious mind. Okay, bringing organization to that, especially if you're doing it consciously, knowing that as I organize my closet, I'm organizing my subconscious mind. It helps align the inside with the outside, okay? There's something on the outside that's just waiting for you. What I see as it applies to your creative arts and your business, like there's somebody here that's just waiting and like, God, I wish I could find the perfect artist to create this for me, to create that for me. Somebody needs the perfect cake. Somebody needs the perfect nails. Somebody needs the perfect hairdo. Somebody needs the perfect painting. Somebody needs a perfect outfit. Somebody just needs a person that they could throw their ideas at, that they have in their head, that can make it. Somebody here is looking for a person with passion. They're looking for somebody who really loves what they do. They want a real artist. They don't just want somebody who's doing the nails for the next $20. You know what I'm saying? And people talk to me about that. And I'm like, yes, my shop is all about creativity and passion. You know, I do this because it's a passion. People look at me, oh, that's your advertisement. They see my nails. They say, oh, that's your advertisement. No, I only do nails for other people because I do nails for myself. It's a passion of mine. I love doing nail art and doing nails. I always have since I was a kid. There's something here about, there's something you love to do. You always love to do it. It fills your heart up with joy. And now one of our viewers is coming through. There are certain things that you love to do. You don't have to leave your house to do them. Do you have your canvas? Do you have your paint? Put them out. Put them on social media. Put them on Craigslist. Put them on Marketplace. Put them on somewhere. You can actually generate an income doing this because there's somebody here who's going to love what you create. And there's also the energy of don't be so judgmental about what you create, because what just came through is when I was in nail school, I'd already mastered the art of doing nails, right? So I was mostly focused on doing the book work, learning the laws and stuff that I would have to pass the written test with. But when I had gotten exhausted of working my brain so hard, I would just create nail art examples. I would paint loose tips with designs because I knew going into the shop, the people want designs. So I wanted to create an array of designs. And it was interesting because I created designs and then I would judge them and I'm like, I don't even like that one. And I'd throw them in my trash pile. Now, the thing about being at nail school is there's a whole bunch of other ladies at school too. And it wasn't just actually a nail school, it was a cosmetology school. I was only taking the nails course. So some Cosmo girls or some esthetician girls would walk by my table. They'd be like, oh, I really like that design. This happened without fail. Every time I was sitting there, they would pick out something right out of my garbage pile. I didn't like the fucking design. I would never wear the goddamn design, but I designed it. And I put it over there in the garbage pile, and somebody would walk by and they would pick it up. And then it gives me the phrase that people speak all the time. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Yeah, just because you don't particularly vibe with it, you still created it for a reason. And if it came into creation, it's the same thing as the minute you pose a question, the answer is also readily available. So it's like you created it. Somebody's looking for it. Now they're giving me the vibe of how I found my sign. I don't know who created it, but clearly it wasn't wanted. The sign that I got was exactly what I wanted. Somebody else didn't want that shit. That man offered it to me twice before I said, yes, please, and thank you. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So there's something here about maybe what you create, every little thing you create, most of it you love. There's some shit you like to create, but you didn't really love the way it turned out. Don't toss it out. Put it up. Somebody else gonna want that. They gonna want to buy that. They're gonna be like, oh man, that's perfect. That's just what I've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is gonna want that. And there's something here about one man's trash is another man's treasure. There's also the idea here with this card here. If you're moving and there are things that are not useful for you, maybe you can post them for free or post them for sale really cheap. You never know. What you don't want, somebody else wants. So there's something here about you created a lot of abundance of something in your life. Somebody has just been waiting for the opportunity to get that, right? And I do feel like largely this is related to your creative expressions. This is literally created to the art that you make. What do you produce? Okay. What do you like to produce? There are people who are waiting for you to get it. It's like the universe with the tower and the tick, tick, tick is getting ready to say, it's time. It's time, baby. We're going to throw you right up out there. Somebody here, you love to sing. You have no idea. You about to walk up on stage or you about to sing. It's a last minute thing. It's going to blow somebody's mind. You know, the challenge in this is that what you do, you feel very alone about what you do with the Five of Pentacles, okay? And your life is going through a lot of changes right now. It could be very overwhelming to you with the Woe Nelly card. It could be extremely overwhelming to you. And you could be feeling like, man, I'm the only one. Nobody really vibing with what I'm doing right now. It's like, stop thinking that. Stop thinking that. Stop casting those words. This is why they're saying choose your words carefully. Stop casting those words over your life experience because that's not necessarily the truth. But if that's the only truth that you're able to see, that's the only truth that you're going to see, right? Sometimes we cast out words and we speak words that are completely unbeneficial is what they are talking about, you know? And here's the thing. This is a very solitary journey for you. And that's the fact of life. The fact of life is you were born in this thing by yourself. Even if you were born a twin, y'all didn't come out at the same time. One of y'all came out the womb first. You know what I'm saying? Somebody even shared a womb here. Even in that, though, one of you is still came out first. And you going to go out on your own. It's very uncommon for two people to come into this world together and go out of this world together. I don't know the statistics on that. But that's what Spirit says. And common knowledge, we can all agree with that. Okay. There's something here about when you made a decision. You made a decision that you knew would be best for you. You knew it wouldn't be accepted by everybody. And that had something to do with asserting your boundaries, stepping up and asking for what you deserve. Okay. Following a certain plan, putting a plan into motion. If for somebody here, this plan got popped off with the cork. When you started investigating something and inquiring, putting applications in, inquiring, posting something up, something like that. That started everything. Okay. Whew. I want to go in and do another spread here. So they're showing me to do, what's this question about? This question is about the King of Pentacles. Okay. So this has to do with your own stability in life. This has to do with you attaining your wealth, okay? Getting financial stability, financial freedom, living independent, living your best freaking life, okay? Your current position as related to that is the Seven of Cups. You have options opening up for you right now, options to move forward, options to attain certain goals in your life experience, okay? And what could come to happen in this is a surprise, a King of Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy could come in here as a surprise blessing in this for you, okay? How you really feel about this whole thing is the Ten of Pentacles. So whatever this is for you, you feel like this is everything to you. You feel like this is your path to wealth, to legacy, generations. This is something you can leave your children. This is something you can leave a mark on the world with, okay? Your biological footprint here on earth, you're going to make your mark, okay? You're going to make your mark on the scene. This is going to bring money to you. You feel that in your heart. And the challenges right now, you're seeing where it's not coming together, okay? But how do you ride the wave of where it's at to get where you're going? It's like, we gave the example before about somebody who's catching a flight from here to there. And just because there's turbulence, you still can't get off the plane, baby. So there's some turbulence right here. But the thing of it is, you know that this is something that's very fulfilling for you, and that you have the opportunity for financial growth and prosperity here, generational wealth in this, okay? You know, you want generational wealth for yourself. You want something to leave as an inheritance for your children. Let's see what's going on in your unconscious energy is the Five of Wands. Okay. Unconsciously, you've been very attuned to struggles, challenges, and battles in your life. And so it's like that saying that goes around about, you know, anything worth life, anything worth getting, you're going to have to fight for, or something like that. You're going to have to fight for anything worth getting. Okay. We have all this programming that we've been getting about, you know, it's going to be so hard, you know, and subconsciously things have been very challenging for us. So we keep looking for, it's so hard. Or for someone else here, there's also the idea like, I'm not good enough. I have to practice more. I have to get better. There's something here about unconsciously working against yourself, you know. It's like you get ready to take steps to take action, but then you pull back. Okay, you pull back out of trying to get out of the struggle, get out of the fight. Okay, let's see what you have consciously about this. Is the Ace of Pentacles. You know you have a golden opportunity here. You know this is a fresh start. Okay, you know you got you. I heard, you know, I know I got me. I know I got me. At the end of the day, you know you got you, okay? At the end of the day, you're here with you. That's who's going to be here with you. You know that. What's the outcome in this for you is the Two of Cups. So anywhere where it's like you've been doing this on your own, you've been believing in yourself, you've been working through some challenges in this, you feel like you're the only one. Guess what? Somebody coming into your life here, this is a new client. This is a new customer. This is somebody who loves what you're doing. They vibe with what you're doing. Maybe you put it in the junk pile, but somebody finna come pick it up. It's exactly what they need. One man's treasure is another man's treasure, okay? But as you keep on choosing what you want to bring into your life, you know, and moving out the old energy, there's something here about moving out the old energy, new energy coming in for you. So we're going to lay another spread over the top of this. What you have is the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your energy. This is somebody who you can feel from a distance to, okay? What you have is creativity. What you have is spiritual sensitivity. What you have is you're an empath. You're a psychic. You're a healer. What you have is sensitivity. You have a lot of emotions. You use those emotions to create, okay? What you want in this is the Hierophant. You want marriage. You want long-term commitment. You want that big money. You want that big deal. You want the finances, okay? You want the proof in the pudding. Hold on. I don't just want the pudding. I want the proof in the pudding. Okay. What you're doing about this is the Six of Pentacles. You're investing your time and your energy into this. You're giving it. You're coming. You're showing up to the table, baby. You're giving it. Where it's related to another person, you're giving attention, you're giving time, you're giving energy, you're reciprocating, okay? You're reciprocating passion in this, okay? How your heart feeling about this? The Three of Wands, your ships are coming in, okay? You know that your ships are coming in. You know things are working out for you. What you're talking about, what your conversation is looking like. The Page of Swords, okay? Lighthearted. We're going to keep it lighthearted right now. You're saying we're going to keep it lighthearted. So anywhere where you're talking about your business, you ain't talking about the heavier concerns. You're talking about the lighthearted part of it. You're talking about why you create what you do. You're talking about your process of creation. You're talking about what inspires you. You're talking about I heard you're talking it up. Basically, you're talking it up. You're letting everybody know what the heck you got to offer. Hey, that's a good path to prosperity. Hey, if they don't know that you're the best nail tech they ever gonna find, how they gonna know they need to go on and send that deposit and book an appointment? You know what I'm saying? If they don't know that you read cards and you accurate and on point for folks all over the world that you ain't probably never even gonna meet in your life, how are they gonna know that they could get a reading with you too? Maybe that's exactly what they needed. As a matter of fact, they're showing me a couple of my friends have come into my life and stayed by choice, but it all came from me being willing to open up my mouth, let them know what I do, and then they turn into clients and friends too. I have a client who's been with me now for 13 years. Okay, 13 years. I was having a moment where my car broke down. I thought I just needed to jump. Well, it turned out to be a lot more than that. But this lady, she offered to give us a jump. And my daughter said, Mom, let's give her a card or a flyer. We were doing flyers at the time. And like I said, this is 13 years ago, right? That lady is still a faithful client today, a faithful, loyal, consistent, high-end client who is so generous with me. So there's something here about letting folks know what you do as you go about your life. Who needs what you have to offer? You don't even know until you bring it out. You know what I'm saying? And for some of this is as simple as you're very sensitive and empathic, intuitive, you know? You're going to say the right thing to the right person at the right time. It's going to be everything in their life, and it's going to do something in your life too, okay? It's like somebody here, no matter what you do, because I'm also picking up on a healer, a psychologist energy, something like that. Like you know how to help people move through things by the use of your words and your wisdom and even your ability to channel, speaking about it, putting it out there, okay? You talking about this. You letting folks know. You ain't keeping your mouth closed. You know folks have been waiting to meet you, and you go about your life that way like, oh, this person, are you in love with your nail tech? Oh, you've been waiting to meet me. Hold on, I got a card for you, girl. You finna fall in love, okay? And you know what I'm saying? It's something like that, okay. But so I'm speaking about nails because they're going to use my life, my career, my own experiences to speak to you, right? But what does that represent for you? What is doing nails equal for you in your life? There's something for you there. You're going to talk about it. What you know is the High Priestess. You know your stuff is guided. You know you're intuitive. Hold on. You also know that I heard the best kept secret. You know you've been the best kept secret. You're like, okay, I'm tired of being a secret. I'm ready to come out. I'm ready to come out into the light. I'm ready to be put on the stage. I'm ready to be put front and center. There's something here about knowing that, you know, everybody don't know about you. You finna create the awareness. Now, what spirit is guiding for you in this is the sun, like I said, taking center stage. Put yourself out there. Stand up in your power. Shine bright. Don't worry about making them uncomfortable because you're shining your light so bright. You're going to make it's so powerful. They have to notice you. I was talking during the pre-show show about it's a fucking 100 in hell in Vegas. We looked at the temperature together. It's at 104. You know what I'm saying? It's hot out there. Did anybody ask the sun to come out there and make it 100 in hell in Vegas? No, we did not. Is the sun still doing it? Hell yeah, the sun gonna turn it up, honey. And that's your energy. I'm turning this up. Turn the mother out. Turn this mother out. We're about to turn this mother out. That's what vibe you're on right now. It's like, hold on. This is what I got to offer. This is what I do. I bling cars. I paint paintings. I channel messages. I do nails. What can I do for you? Do you need a custom gift? What you need? You know what I'm saying? You letting your thing be known. You don't have to be in front of a bunch of people to do this. You could do this online. You could post up, like offer up. Somebody got a bunch of stuff in your house. You've been in your house making necklaces, flower arrangements. What is it the fuck you've been doing? You got a bunch of it. Sell it, post it. Did you create it to just hoard it and keep it to yourself, or did you create it to put it in the world so somebody can enjoy it too? And as I say in this, they're showing me, like, recently, if y'all know me, I have a house full of peacocks. Like, I've collected these peacocks that came to me. For me, they're a symbol of my prosperity. They're a symbol of my abundance. They're a symbol of my ability to attain what the hell I want. But I had a bunch of friends over recently, and one of my friends was really admiring my peacocks. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you a set of peacocks. So I found him a couple, and I sent him home with a couple. It's interesting because they said it was Harry. They said it was Harry and Mary. Marion and Harry. Harry, Larry, and Marion. Okay, anyway, something like that. Yeah, Harry, Larry, and Marion. Sorry. I named them. I channeled their names a long time ago. I didn't name them. They named their stuff. I was like, what's your name? If you're going to be in my house, I need your name. Anyways, I gave them away. And in doing that, I know that giving them away to somebody who's going to love them open up energy for me. Okay, now the other thing they're showing me is some of my paintings. I've actually gifted some of my paintings. It's always by divine design to gift them. And it's like, Melinda, you got all this art in here. Share it. So I shared it, right? Okay, and they're like, and when are you going to put the rest of that shit up on for sale? Okay, maybe very soon. But anyways, the point of it is, are you saying to yourself, okay, maybe I'll do it very soon? You could be saying that too. But the fact of the matter is, it's like, you got an abundance of something. You got to put it out there. Okay. What you create is very inspired. What you create is very inspired, and it's very inspiring to others. I hear what you've created is very inspired. It's very inspiring to others. Is it your videos? Are you a content creator as well? You could be creating content, right? This is, put your videos out there. Post your old videos. Reshare your old content. Just because you created it before, maybe you didn't even think it was that good. Somebody else is going to love that shit. They're going to walk right by your garbage pile and pick it all up and be like, oh, this is just what I needed, right? Somebody here, like I said, you're moving. You got to decide how you're going to create this new life. Pack up some of that old stuff. Okay, pack up some of that old stuff. I heard because the old stuff is attached to the old life, you know. Don't be afraid the old stuff attached to the old life. Here's another thing, a little magical thing for a new home. You want to only bring a new broom into a new home. You don't want to be cleaning up a new home with the old shit on the old broom. You know what I'm saying? So it's something like you're going to get new stuff in the new place. You know, you got to let go of the old. So how can that benefit you now? There's something here in that for you as well. So they said, go ahead and pull another spread off the top. What the heck? What spread are you showing me here? Okay. In your energy, the Fool. Look at you. In your energy, you have the Fool cards talking about, listen, you're ready to celebrate a fresh new path. You're on a new journey. You're on a new path here. You're ready for your new life. You clean out so much from your old life. You're ready for your new life. In the connection with another, the Eight of Swords, there's a waiting time. There's this waiting period, okay, between you and the new life. And it's interesting because this waiting period is perfect. What it does is it gives you a chance to really sift through everything. They're saying it's a great time to Marie Kondo everything in your life and everyone in your life. What do you mean, Marie Kondo? Haven't you guys seen the show on Netflix? It's like, does this spark joy? Yes, it does. Okay, put it in the keep pile. And it's like, does this spark joy? They say, yes, it does. Put it in the keep pile. And it's like, does this spark joy? It's like, no, it doesn't. Either throw it away or donate it. If it's okay, it still works. All right, we can donate that. We're going to donate that. It still works. It's still good. Does this spark joy? No, it doesn't. It's broken. Throw it the fuck away. So somebody here is like, go through your life and consider, does it spark joy in you? Because in other words, is it inspired? Is it creative? Is it embrace your new who you are? You're coming into a new being. On the other side of the table here, you have the Seven of Wands. I told you something about a week. Okay, Seven of Wands. 7 days is going to come and go right quick in a hurry, honey. 7 days is coming and going right quick in a hurry. So get ready. You know, if you've been looking for a new place, if you've been believing that it's time to move, if you've been believing that it's time to promote yourself in a new way, how do you prepare for that today? How do you set that up today? Maybe you're not opening. Maybe your opening is in a week. Okay, have you got your website set up? Have you got your price list set up? What can you do to prepare for what new life you have coming in today? What can you do today, right now about it? Because that 7 days is going to be here in a right quick in a hurry. Next week will be here in a minute. They said next week will be here in a minute. Before you know it, it's going to be time. Okay, Then, hold on a second. Damn you. Okay. What you need to know is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Ha! I told you it's going to be here in a minute. It's going to go really fast when it starts to happen. So I also see in this overnight sensation. Money. I got money. Ooh, money. I got money. Ooh. Okay. And as you tell us, all my life I had to fight and hustle. I had to work like Kobe just to shine like Russell. They said, glad you made it happen overnight. They said, damn, you changed. I'm like, show you right. And it's like, listen, overnight, everything is finna change because all your life you had to fight and struggle. You had to work real hard to shine like Russell. You had to work against all the inner limitations, the outer limitations. Everybody said, what the fuck do you think you're doing? You don't even have open hours and you charge more than most people. What makes you think that your shop is going to be a success? Because I am successful. You ain't got to see it. It ain't your fucking vision. Just sit down over there and shut up, bitch. For some of you that sit down and shut over there, bitch, wasn't even somebody else in your life. The cold part about it was your own ego trying to work against you. It was your own ego trying to work against you. And anywhere where that was true, somebody showed up in your life to validate that egotistical statement. It's like, hold on a second. I believe in me. Okay, literally, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe I can fly. Your belief is greater than the external beliefs. So fuck what the ego is talking about. It's because that ego is like, well, you know, we don't have anything in our filing system here. They're digging through all the manila files. They're looking for somewhere where they have evidence to present to you of this works, right? But it don't fucking exist because what you're doing is groundbreaking. What you're doing is creative, meaning the brain ain't going to be able to provide you with, well, you've been successful in this before. No, bitch, I never did nothing I did until I did it the first time. Hello. I never did nothing I did until I did it the first time. So for somebody here, what you're doing, you're about to do it for the first time. Is this the first time picking up the mic? Is this your first time taking a singing gig? Is this the first time you sell your art? Is this the first time you open your mouth and you tell people how great of an artist you are and promote your business? As a matter of fact, right now they want me to talk to you about when I started my nail business. Like I had been taught to be a real good woman. I had been taught to be a real good Christian. And I get the eye roll from my ego, like, yeah, right, bitch. Anyways, but you get the idea. I have been taught to be very submissive, right? And so, you know, in that energy, you humble yourself. So when I started my nail career, I didn't really promote myself like that. I didn't put it out there. And if I did mention that I did nails, I'd just be like, oh, yeah, I have a shop. I do nails. Here you go. Here's my card. But with time, I saw that, hold on, if I'm not floating my own boat, if I'm not ringing my own bells, if I'm not tooting my own horn, who the fuck is going to toot it for me? So it switched to, I am the best nail tech you ever going to meet. You should call me up, make your nail dreams come true. And I can't tell you how many times that I would say stuff like this. It was confident. Somebody says, that's cocky. You full of yourself. How can you say that about yourself? Do you really know that you're the best? And I thought to myself, well, self, it doesn't matter about anything out there. I know that I am the best. I know that what I offer is far more than what I found out there. So I don't give a fuck what you got to say. I'm going to promote myself that way anyway. Maybe there is somewhere in Changzhou, China, or Germany who can do nails better than me. But I ain't met them and I ain't seeing them and they're not in your face. So chances are you're not going to meet them either. You better just go with me. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what I can't tell you is how many times women, because it's been so many times, like, well, you know, when I met you, you just came across so confident. I had to give you a try. You know what I'm saying? People they're not just buying your product. They're buying your confidence that you have to offer with what you're giving. So, with the title being two pots, I want to say this. In a second, you about to have two pots to piss in. Somebody said, I ain't got a pot to piss in, Melinda. And literally, when I got the download title, they said two pots. And instead of pot to piss in, no, you're going to have 2 pots to piss in. That's what I heard. And so listen, if you can believe in yourself, come across confident, there is a power to being humble, but humble is more about being teachable. It's about being receptive. Okay. It's not about making yourself better than someone else. And now the phrase that we channel, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just owning myself. You know what I'm saying? You can't take responsibility for people who are offended by your greatness, by your confidence, by your knowing about who you are, what you come to the table with, and what you're offering. Okay. So you need to know when you get to doing all this, first off, people are listening around you. Had that happen before. They're showing me this. So you're talking to one person. This is what I offer. These are my services. This is how I do it. And what you didn't know is there's somebody ear hustling over there. And on your way out the door, they're like, hey, can I get one of your cars too? I heard what you said. Can I get a car too? It's like that. Well, I want to see what you have. I actually was just looking for this. You never know who's listening. So they're saying when you talk about what you do, speak confidently. Speak so you can be heard. Don't mumble your shit like this across the table. Nobody can really hear you when you like that. You want everybody in the room to hear you. Command the room. I'm not saying yell. No, I'm not telling you to yell. I'm saying speak confidently. Speak boldly. Let your volume be turned up to where people can hear what you're talking about so they can feel you. Speak with your passion. The guidance for you in this is the 5 of Swords. Don't be afraid. Don't back down. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is an energy of self-sabotage. It's the energy of, listen, I'm afraid. That makes me nervous. Come out of your freaking box and shine, baby. Do not back down. Don't be afraid. And remember, you go for it no matter what they say. Maybe you get up there and you'll give your first confident delivery. I'm Melinda Nail Fanatic. I'm the best nail tech you ever going to meet. Are you in love with your nail tech or have you been looking for me? And they're going to be like, I don't get my nails done. Thank you. Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. Have a nice day. Are you going to walk away from that and say to yourself, well, damn, she didn't like what I had to say? Are you going to continue to do what you do anyways? You ain't for everybody and everybody ain't for you, and that's okay. You don't let one naysayer, one no-sayer, one hater, one attitude mess up your day. You keep going about your business. You're like, whether this person accepts it, rejects it, whether they want it or they don't need it, I'm finna keep talking anyway. See, whether you show up for the show or not, I'm doing it anyway. You know why? Because this lights my soul on fire. I love what I do. I've got a passion for this. It benefits not just me, but it benefits you. It benefits all humanity too. I got a passion for this, okay? That's the way you got to come to the table. Understand it ain't going to be for everybody. Just like you ain't for everybody and everybody ain't for you. That's okay too. Understand that who it's for ain't going to miss it. You know, understand that you got the opportunity to speak it out. And it's not about whether they accept it or reject it. It's about, I showed up to the table for myself. I am my best promoter. I am my best advocate. I am my best marketing. I am my best advertisement. I'm going to advertise what I have available. In other words, it's not even about doing it for promoting the business, but it's about doing it because you're promoting you. You're promoting what you came here to do, because this business is all about your art. It's about your creativity. Okay. And for some of you, this is about your life. You know, if this is about you dating, for somebody, it is you looking for marriage. Okay. You got somebody in your experience right now. You looking for marriage. Okay. You don't know how that's going to go. You don't know what that's going to look like. Heavy emphasis on Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We had that here. You looking for a big commitment. Okay. You about to come. You're going to tell the truth, what you want, how you plan to get, what you really coming to the table with, and what you really expecting. You know what I'm saying? Move forward with confidence. Speak confidently. All right. Something that's going to surprise you along the way is the four of fucking cups. Like, here you are, you come in all fired up. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Hey, so here you are. You're coming all confident. You're feeling yourself. And then you're like, yeah, I'm on the nail fanatic. I'm the best nail tech you ever met. Blah, blah, blah. This is what I offer. This is how you get in. You ready? You ready for me? You've been looking for me. I got what you need. You want it. I got it. Dripping like water. You saying this? Okay. And then somebody's going to look at you like, girl, please, and walk off. It could take you by surprise. What's really going to surprise you is when somebody comes up to you and they're like, I really want what you have to offer, blah, 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 blah. You're going to be surprised at how many times you're going to have to say, oh, that's not going to really work for me, though, because they're coming to the table and it's not enough. It's not enough. It's like my phone goes off all day long. I had the same phone number for 20 years, okay? And it's been attached to the business for what, 14 years now, since 2007? 2007. That number's been used for business since 2007. Same number. I don't change my number. Same phone company, same number. I got that stability. But here's the thing. If I answer the phone, I stopped answering it a lot. I don't answer it a lot. Why? Because I got tired of answering the phone and then telling all my business and answering the same question and then the attitude. $75 for nails? I said, that's just a deposit. You mean it's more? How much is it? It's $150 minimum to sit with me. $100 an hour, depending on how long it takes. Are you out of your fucking mind just for nails? So listen, some people ain't going to want to hear what you got to say. That's what voicemail is great for. You know what I'm saying? So there's something here about listen. When you know that everybody don't accept it, you take that shit a little bit differently. You apply differently. You're not for everyone. You got to be okay with that. That could kind of throw you off. But you know what? It's actually serving you well that you're not for everyone. Because you know what? Every time one of these heifers ain't blocking my time on my phone, that keeps the line open for me to hear from clients who do want to come in, you know what I'm saying? To be focused on doing this instead of answering the phone 20 times a day to get cursed out because they want to tell me about their whole finances and their credit issues and how much their rent is. None of that has nothing to do with me doing their nails. This is a price. Do you want it or not? Right? So it could be surprising, and it's going to help you along the way. Your own standards, your own boundaries, and you're going to actually say no to certain things. You're going to be saying no to certain things. You know what I'm saying? In this, right now, you may be thinking, well, I'll take anything I could get. Watch out with that. They said, choose your words carefully. You don't want to take anything you could get. That's not what we're talking about. We are expecting and we are speaking out to get exactly what we need and exactly what we deserve in this. So outcome energy, again, we have the Six of Wands. Look at you, overcome and win and victory. Hold on. If you recognize you, the universe is going to have to align you with that what recognizes you too. Hold on. Real, recognize real. And I tell you, like I said, so many people that came in, they sat down, they paid the full price. They tip beautifully on top of it, and they keep coming back. Then they go tell their friends and their buddies and their social circle about it, right? And it's like they recognize what you come to the table with. So you need to know, at the end of the day, you have all the skills, gifts, talents, and abilities you need. Folks are loving what you do. They want what you have to offer. You got to speak about it confidently. Because in a minute, God said you finna have 2 pots to piss in. Somebody here, you've been working from home. You about to go get a real physical location. Somebody here, you've been just working that one job, just making it get by. You finna have 2 pots to piss in. You're gonna get more income. You're going to have the side hustle, which is your creative ability plus your stability. And before you know it, you're going to be switching because that creative ability going to blow up. It's going to blow up. It's going to blow up. People are looking for artists. They want real artists. Okay. Everything is freaking copycat, 3D copier. You know what I'm saying? Imitation, the prints. You could go to any freaking cheap store and buy another cheap canvas. There's 50 million out there. There's people out here that wants originality. They want creativity. You can go get airbrush nails. They got stickers for nails, but guess what? You offer the real deal hand-painted stuff. Somebody here, they like that artist stuff. They want that custom touch. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the stickers that everybody's sticking on. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that painting that everybody has. They want something customized for themselves. They want something with the hand touch. They want your passion in it, okay? Somebody here, they don't want a person who is just doing psychology so they could get the next hourly fee. No, they want somebody who has a passion for their psychology. They don't want just a cake from somebody, you know, and then go to Sam's Club, order cake like everybody else. We're going to print this off the thing. No, they want a real artist to make their cake. You know, they don't want somebody who just hired a bunch of, I heard sweatshop workers in Malaysia or China to make their next piece of jewelry or to tie their next sage bundle. What the heck? Somebody ties sage bundles. They want somebody who put passion into what they do. People are noticing energy, and they're noticing the energy of what you do. So you come to the table with passion, other folks going to respond to the passion that you take to the table. Now, they want me to pull another spread here specifically about romantic connection and how this situation applies to that. The Four of Wands on one side. That's definitely start a new foundation. Okay, looking at a wedding ceremony. Somebody here just got married. Somebody is engaged. Somebody just moved in. On the other side of the table, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This person is a very hard worker. This person is dedicated. They put in effort to this connection. Okay, this person, is it a karmic person? Okay, for somebody it is. We're going to find out more. This Eight of Pentacles says, though, that somebody is hard at work. Okay, work could be an issue for somebody here. The status of the connection is the Judgment. The rebirth, the love I heard in the background. So this is about a rebirth of love. This is about judgments, final decisions. Okay. What you need to know about this situation is Knight of Cups. Okay. Somebody here is bringing an apology. It looks like you're going to be accepting that. Okay. If you've been separate from somebody with a karmic connection, you were engaged to somebody, y'all going through a little bit of challenges right now. I feel like there is going to be an apology. It's going to be accepted. I see a rebirth of love in this. Okay. Somebody here, your partner has been very focused about work. They've been working very hard, maybe 7 days a week for a while. I see an opportunity here. And this is somebody who is partnered. You probably have one kid together. Okay. There's something here about a second chance coming in here. Okay. So I heard somebody's partner, they're going to get a chance to pick a new schedule. I heard they're bidding on schedules soon. So they're going to get a chance to pick a new schedule. It's going to open up more time for the family, more time for family togetherness for you. That's going to make you really happy. I heard you prayed about it. Okay. Somebody here, your partner been stressed out about having enough money to take care of the family. And that's why they've been so busy at work. I heard there's a Florence, I think it was Florence Grover Shin. It could have even been Catherine Ponder did a talk, and she offered an affirmation where her husband, this is an old time experience, but the application is still relevant. She says her husband was trying to find a job, you know, and it was a very difficult time. And so she said her affirmation for her husband is, you do a wonderful job in a wonderful way. You have a wonderful job with a wonderful pay. No, you do a wonderful service. You provide a wonderful service in a wonderful way. You have a wonderful job with a wonderful pay. So it's interesting how somebody here, you're speaking life into your partner's career. Look at you speaking life into your partner's career. Like, that's awesome. That's the power of a true power couple. When you speak life into each other's experience, you offer life into it, not fucking draining, not, oh, you piece of shit, you ain't good enough, you ain't taking care of it. No, you got that. That's not a power couple right there. That's a probably an empath narcissist relationship. I heard there's somebody here though. You don't have that. You're a very empowering partner. You speak life over their career. You speak this over, and as they're saying, like spirit is responding to that. Okay. And anywhere where this is relating to you and you, they're saying this is what you want to speak over. I offer a wonderful service in a wonderful way. I have wonderful clients with wonderful pay. Hey, they bring me wonderful pay. However that works, twist the words up to fit your situation. These are the types of words we want to speak out, because remember, choose your words carefully came up. Who keeps saying I can't find a job? Who keeps saying I can't find no clients? Who keeps saying that? Shut that up now. Don't never say that again. What thing? Maybe I have a wonderful job, and with a wonderful pay, it's too far a stretch. Okay, maybe that's too far a stretch. Can you go with? There's so many opportunities here for me, and I'm sure that the perfect opportunities will find their way to me. I'll know the perfect opportunity when I see it. Something like that. Okay, with somebody here, you've been having a hard time seeing the opportunities. Okay, but you know they must exist. You know they must exist. I'm ready to see them now. How can you change this up to fit your perspective and your situation to put you in a vibration of receiving what you need? Okay. I heard if you do that before you know it, you're going to have so many opportunities, you're going to have to say no. Okay. I saw that. Now, here's the thing. In a relationship, there's somebody here is starting a newfound thing. On a new path, as somebody on the other side is still stuck in a karmic cycle. The guidance in that situation, 3 of Cups. Okay, 3 of Cups. Things are coming together. Let them finish their karmic cycle and things are coming together. Okay. The final decision for somebody, anywhere where you're having an experience with somebody who's still in a karmic cycle with another person, your final decision is this is a 3 of Cups energy. And in that case, King of Swords, you're cutting it off. You're turning a cold shoulder to it because you're not interested in starting a new cycle in a third party situation. Anywhere this is about you're living with somebody and your partner, you're speaking all these affirmations over their career. Let things come together, and what you're going to see is the Emperor. They're going to boss up. They could be given a position of prominence. The universe is going to respond to what you speak over your partner. And this person go get a raise. They're going to get, it's like the boss is going to notice them. It's going to turn out beneficial, okay? Anywhere where this is about you and your own personal career, let things come together. And the Death card, it's going to require you to let go of something that is expired in your life, okay? Give me an idea of what that looks like. The Strength card, you're going to have to hold back from something, okay? It's something where you know it's the right choice. It's time for something to go to create room for you to expand your career. So this is what we have for you today. Let's go into your, oh no. We're going to mess with these handmade oracles. So I split the deck into 2. This is a combined deck now. We've removed the signature set from all of this. So there's no signature set here. We'll do them separately. So what from the combined oracle decks, give me 1 card about today's message. Okay, there we go. And of course, a stack falls out. We're going to take the one off the top. It says, where words and feelings have not gotten the job done, physical action has become necessary. It's time for you to let's get physical. I want to get physical. Let's get into physical. Okay. The bottom of the deck is floss and gloss. It makes the world a much more interesting place to be. So you know how to floss and gloss. Where's your floss and gloss? It's time to put that to work. Make it physical. From the signature set, can I have please 1 card for today's download message about 2 pots? What you got? What's the message? Okay, they said this one off the top. The scales are tipping in your favor. You need to know it. You need to own it. Okay, you need to live it. The bottom of the deck, part 2. Woo-hoo-hoo! With part 2 card comes out, you bring all the skills, talents, and abilities from part 1. Boom, it's time to take it forward. You know how to use them. You know how to work this. Now you're going to work it even better. Shit is changing in your life because the scales are tipping in your favor. The number 5 is being highlighted there. It's a number of change. Things are changing in your life. Why? For part 2, honey, you're going to take these skills and do what you do. All right, now I also have pre-shuffled the God deck. This card fell off. What's the most valuable message for you? Judgment. Hold on. The end of a trial. Now it's time to go to work. Okay, the 3 of Swords. The end of heartbreak. The end of learning the truth that hurts like a bee and sets you free because you taught you what you needed to see about yourself, about your own energy, about where that I'm hearing timidity kept you stuck, okay? Timidity didn't get you a buck, I heard. So now it's time to be bold and confident. Okay. Now we're going to go into your Alpha and Omega messages. We had 2 from the Angel Tarot. First up, it says, 4 of Abundance. It's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourself to others. Is your heart open or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. Where have you been holding back that you need to open up your energy? All right. Letting go. I told you you're going to have to let go of something. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you into a more joyful life. Showing me that 3 of Cups down there and things are coming together. That's a card of joy and celebration. Hold on. Change your life by changing your thoughts. When I confidently, boldly show up to the table flossing and glossing about what I do, everybody else wants to respect that too. Hey, okay. From the postcard from Spirit. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. We'll be so glad you did because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. I said, once you make that decision, it's like the universe starts bringing things in for it, and it's going to pick up the pace. And anything that blocks that path for you, boom, removed. This can be very uncomfortable. But go into it knowing that the scales are tipping in your favor, that the changes are happening in your best interest. Roll with it, okay? Roll with it and punch. I heard roll with it and punch. In other words, with the punch, it's like, get out there and make your mark, okay? Let your presence be known. Be bold. Speak up. Speak for yourself. And don't worry about the people that don't vibe, don't accept, ain't tribe. Don't worry about all that. Just keep doing what you do because it's working for you. This is what we have for you at this time. Until next time, thank you for your love donation, Royal Sagittarius. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, bye-bye. And it's a perfect day to get a reading. Go to the website. Let's make it happen.